Hello and welcome into Sorare Andrews. I'm Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare. Joined as always, except that one time, by Andy Black. Andy, we had like nothing to talk about, and I was like, we'll talk about the summer. And Sorare coming in clutch with the announcement.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really read the announcement yet. But before we get started, I have a really important question for you.
Sure.
And I kind of don't want you to answer it at first so I can make a prediction.
Okay.
But did Andrew M. Laird ever have a soul patch? And I think you did. I think that there was a Andrew Laird back in his college days that was running around picking up the ladies and just rocking that soul patch.
Just this right here?
Yeah. Everything else clean shaven and just rocking the soul patch. It's true, isn't it?
You want to know like the actual truth?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I tried a goatee once, like, or excuse me, a Van Dyke.
Well, wait. What's the difference between a Van Dyke and a goatee?
A goatee is just the chin.
Oh,
and a Van Dyke is all of this. And my problem is it this way? It just like doesn't really connect in these areas. Okay. And so, yeah, it's not a great look, to be honest, but never the soul patch. Although it is a little darker than maybe that's the last to go gray. And that's why it's like, I don't know. I never noticed that before. Now it's all I can see. Thanks for that.
Hey, maybe you should shave and just rock the soul patch as an adult. Just see what people say.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife will be thrilled for sure. Thanks everyone for coming in. Hatlingen, Anion, and Ricky Lomas on the podium. Ricky didn't even realize it was Thursday. So we got Sorare Andrews. Hatlingen said, can't wait for early June to come along so we get that announcement. Hey, we got a big announcement today. Big one. We're going to read the whole thing. That includes cash prizes in the Andy. We are basically like Roman gladiators now. We're going to be playing in the Colosseum.
Ooh.
Did you really not read it at all?
I guess not.
Ooh,
is there a new area? Like we have to go into play? Is there going to be like a Coliseum area? We have an arena now and a Coliseum?
Maybe. Anion said maybe arenas is the new replacement for divisions. Has someone thought about this idea yet? We are going to talk. I did think of this. Yes. I don't think that's what's going to happen though. Pico said, I feel arena is going to become the best classic comp where you grind to craft tier 1 plus for in-season, specifically if they allow 10 entries in multiple arenas. Andy, there's a lot in this announcement. Stefan, what's up? Surface, Mikey Baston, Wallen, Blue Tomatoes, what's up? Philly Dilly made a live one. Here we go. All right, I'm just going to pull it up because that's just what we do. Andy, we now have the Club Global Club Arena Money. Football never stops.
Hell yeah, we do.
The arena upgrade, lineup bonuses, and more. As announced earlier, the Club Global Club kicks off game week 88. That is the 12th of June at 1600 CET and runs through 7 consecutive game weeks. Powered by Opta Data for this summer's Club World Championship. Each special event gives you another shot at glory while keeping your Sorare skills sharp.
Why do you think they had to say powered by Opta Data?
I have no idea.
Making them do that?
My only thought. So there's an announcement in, I don't know if it's in here, that they're doing the Gold Cup and the under 21s, and they did that last time. Was that last year or the year? Finally got back to them and like, oh yeah, we'll cover it. And they're like, okay, we'll do contests. And so they got to be like, we wanted to announce this, but because we're powered by Opta, we had to wait. But I don't know, to be honest. Anyway, before we remind you of the events that have already been announced, we have more exciting news. The Club Global Club Arena is coming, and it is extra special. I immediately got the vision of the Donald Trump gif, the I'm coming gif. Anyway, we've got something new to kick off the Club Global Club. For the first time ever, we're testing cash rewards in arena mode. And we want you to be the first to try it out. Actual rewards may be awarded in cash or in ETH. Here's how to play and win. collect your summer edition card, which were put on the market before they announced it. You need at least one in your lineup. No essence required to enter, Andy. Summer edition designs bring the heat with sizzling summer-inspired styles. The arena, which is only in limited and rare, is available for all 7 game weeks of the Club Global Cup, so you can play with your summer edition or PSG Rising cards throughout the tournament. Create your lineup and join the arena. Fill the rest of your lineup with your best in-season or classic cards. Yes, you can submit up to 4 of your very best and beloved classic cards.
Laird, I'm going to need you to calm down for a second.
I can't calm down, which is actually not true, by the way, what they just said. Anyway, there are 2 arenas. There's the 20-player arena, and then there's the 100-player Coliseum for bigger competition and bigger rewards. Here are the summer edition cards. They're just kind of flashy.
They're kind of ugly and pixelated, but okay.
I mean, that's just your opinion. That's the design. It's not pixelated. It's just anyway. A total of up to $35 in cash prizes in standard arenas and $95 in diamond arenas, which are arenas with boosted rewards like golden arenas, along with essence and XP. Rare is a total of up to $175 in cash prizes in standard and $475 in diamond arenas, plus essence. I'm guessing that the 35 in limited is 20, 10, and 5. First place, second place, third place.
Seems reasonable, yeah.
It seems reasonable, right? Yeah. And then 150 and 25 in rare. Just a guess, though. But it might be open, so we can check. Anyway. And then bigger rewards in the Coliseum, if you will. We can actually visit the breakdown right here. Let's see.
I want to see this Coliseum.
Yeah, let's go right to the Coliseum. Actually, I probably didn't even need to click on that, but here we go. 140, 20, 10, 5. Oh, top 5.
Is this with 100 people in it, though?
Yes.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Is it? This is, yes.
I thought so.
This is 100 people, but top 50 get, 26 through 50 get 5,000 XP. And you get some essence. I almost wonder if you would rather 40 essence versus $5.
I was just thinking that $5 or 40 essence.
Yeah. Probably
take the $5 because, two tier 5s does not usually equal $5, but right. I like to gamble.
And then 5% are golden. That's 300 for first, 120 and 60. And it won't let me pick rare for some reason.
Do they maybe not do it in rare?
I thought it said both.
Oh,
here's the Coliseum. Doesn't really. I mean, that's what it is. And then the arenas are the regular arena is $20 for first, 20, 10, 5 as we expected in limited. And rare is 150, 25. Nailed it. Anyway, so the reason why I said, well, let me also add, no Bundesliga summer edition cards. I don't know why. During the Club Global Cup, the arena mode will exclusively cover that competition. MLS, U21, and the Gold Cup can fuck off to All-Star. They didn't write that. Just for those listening, I added that. They just said they're
not. No, it clearly says that there.
Yeah. One summer edition card is needed, just one, and it's capped 260, which is why I didn't love this whole you can play 4 of your very best and beloved classic cards, because I'm guessing your very best don't fit into cap 260. Anyway, you can submit up to 15 arena lineups each game week per scarcity. And there's no late swap or no late entry also. Got to submit them as the game week starts. This is a test to see if they're going to be good enough for, the regular European season. Please note that these summer edition cards will have higher floor prices than usual. So I actually went to the market And the first bid for cards, for limited cards, is $13.57 for limiteds, and rare is $62.
Nice.
Which feels like a lot to me. Anyway, so there's actually a lot more, which is kind of fun. So summer edition cards will be rewarded in All-Star, and there's more. Exclusively for the Club Global Club in-season and classic competitions, which are not Arena. They are testing a new gameplay mechanic, lineup bonuses. Their purpose is to reward more variety and strategic depth in lineup building without imposing any restrictions. So for those of you who are familiar with MLB and getting prize boosts, this is it. You will get a 5% lineup score bonus if your lineup stays within the 260-point cap. You will get another 3% if you do not stack more than 2 players from the same team. The goal? More appreciation for lineup variety on the leaderboards, more utility for lower tier cards, and more paths to the top, without penalizing managers who prefer sticking with their favorite clubs. So I actually want to go back to that. This is nothing like MLB. This is a score bonus, not a reward bonus. So yes, your club stacks are still competitive on the leaderboard, depending on the club, of course. Wink emoji. Anyway.
That's dumb.
So yeah, here's the summary and the game weeks, and that's it. So Andy, are you going to buy 15 $60 rares minimum to play 15 arenas for the Club Global Club?
No.
Limited?
No.
Really?
No.
Come on.
No.
Really?
Yeah, really. I'm not. I might buy like a couple and dabble, but it's not as if like I have a gallery that has all these Club World Cup players that like I need like I there's no need for me to like do this.
No, there is. There is.
Mm,
What else are you going to do?
just play MLS in season.
Oh my God. Inject the global club. Harry Trades, what's up?
I think there's probably a case to be made to find like some 35 merchants, like subs that are going to get a good run during the Club World Cup, and I don't know, there might be some guys that you can pick up for cheap that'll help you stay under the cap. That might actually, I don't know. Although I think teams are going to go pretty hard in the Club World Cup.
I mean, supposedly, I think I saw that Bayern were definitely not.
Yeah. Well, I guess what is the 2 million? What's the prize? It's like 10 million or something, or 2 million or
100,000. The prize? Oh, for the actual Club World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's a decent amount of money for like smaller clubs, like a MLS team or K-League team or something, but Bayern probably doesn't even care. Oh, 100 million. Yeah, I think Bayern might care about that.
Mikey Bassin's calling you out, saying you will definitely buy some.
We'll see. We'll see.
Surely nobody pays $60 and just waits for the secondary market. The problem is that if nobody pays it, there's no secondary market. We have to pay it. I guess the rewards could be summer edition. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really want to pay $60 for any of these cards.
Yeah. And Brad actually brings up a good point. If these teams are just going to be rotating heavily just due to load, I mean, you're going to be paying a lot of money to just deal with lineups with DMPs.
But maybe they're just collectibles, Andy.
No, they're not.
No?
They're giving away cash now. They're most certainly not
They're
collectibles.
most certainly not.
And they don't look very collectible to me. Like I said, I think they're not very special.
Does this have like confetti coming down? Is that what this is? What's the white stuff?
Confetti in the summer, huh?
No, maybe it's not. Maybe it's like the
Snow. It's snow.
ash from the fireworks.
Mm.
Philly Dilly said the $60 floor is kind of wild. That's the price of a Burmo or McAllister rare.
Classic, I assume.
Well,
they're all
classic, yeah.
they're all classic now. Good point.
The kind of looks like they're not trusting themselves. I mean, you're basically paying to get the opportunity to compete for cash prizes. That's your everything's free to play as long as you just buy these things to actually play.
Yeah, for them, it's just they're lowering their risk tolerance. It's like, well, if we sell these at this price, then we can give away this much money.
Yeah, I would love if there was like a website that tracked how much these actually ended up going for.
Yeah, and SR Monkey said it pretty well. Like the cards are just tickets to enter the arenas.
Right. Yeah. Ignore how the prices compare to the normal cards because the normal cards it's free to play and these are not. Oop. You got kicked off for pretending you weren't going to play.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Am I having like network issues or something?
Hopefully I get to keep my instant buys. Did you instant buy some of these summer edition ones already?
I don't know that you can't. There are none.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't know, man. It just feels so risky to like buy cards for this competition.
Yeah. Is there a view that you can look at in your gallery for just Club World Club players or teams?
Probably.
Let's see. Club Global Club.
Yeah, league and
Nice.
competitions, maybe. There you go.
Yeah, it's there. So, I mean, I got some LAFC guys.
I just want to know if I have goalies. If I have goalies, everything else works out.
There you go. That's what I need to look at.
Position. Good. I have 4. Any chance these are starters? Armani. Oh, it's 2 Armanis. Ramos might start, actually. I thought he was starting at the end of the year. And Thomas Hazel, of course.
Yeah, I've got 2 good goalies. And literally 2. That's it. Lloris and Trubin. I mean, sort of good.
I like this line from Smooth Boy. To be honest, I don't see anything wrong with these prices considering it's only 1 card requirement and the rest is classic. It's the entry ticket, basically. I'm not playing it, but it makes total sense. I feel like everybody's going to say that. Like, I totally get it. You guys can go buy the cards, but like, I'm not going to do this.
Yeah.
It's like they knew no one would buy these for 3 game weeks, so they need to make money off the few people that will buy them. Isn't that the entire platform? Selling cards to the people who want to buy them? How interesting that they introduce a ridiculous floor immediately after Sorare data closes. I don't see how those two things are linked. Oh, Andreas said they fucked up initially. I got one for $5 and $11. Way to be.
Ooh, good for you.
Anion said, not comparing, but having almost $14 to enter when you get $20 for first is wild. Yeah, you can enter 7 times theoretically, but the big cards will sell high anyway. I actually wonder if the play is not to buy the big cards.
That was my point earlier a little bit. You know, like why buy the big cards and pay the premium when just play if you have the classic versions of them, use those, and then buy a goalie. Buy the goalies that are, I don't know, special edition or whatever.
Are these cards going to be classic cards in less than 2 months? No, it's probably, or yes. The answer is yes. I was going to say it's actually less than that, but you said less than 2 months. Yes. And Trubin might not even play.
Oh, nice. And then Lloris is just going to get his ass kicked, so maybe
I don't even know. What group are they in? Do they play twice against each, or is it just once?
I don't know.
Yeah, I assume it's 1 game. Let's see. Where's LAFC? I missed them somewhere. Are they even in it?
Yeah, they replaced Who did they replace?
Club Lyon.
Yeah.
Where were they? Oh, here we go. So they're with Chelsea, whatever ES Tunis is, and Flamengo. Oh, a little DLC.
Yeah.
Against Larice.
All I can tell right now is my rares are not good enough to compete here. If I look at my limiteds, it's probably going to be the case too. Although I have some Byron guys, but if what somebody said earlier that they're going to rotate is true, then that's no good either.
I think I might. Let's see. I bet I have 3 Armani limiteds, and those are my limited. Yep, there we go. They're with let's see, Inter coming off their Champions League loss, Monterrey and Urawa. Does anyone know if they play every team twice or is it just once? I assume it's once.
Yeah, they got to get through that. It feels like
right.
They only have a month.
Yeah, just once. Okay.
So it's just like the World Cup.
Just like it. Global Club.
World Club.
Yeah, right. Okay. So you could be buying some of these players for just 3 games of utility. And like that 7th one will just be, is there a 3rd place game? Do we get 2 games of utility? This is so
just
dumb.
like looking at the quality of my guys, man. I don't I don't think it will even make sense to buy one.
Are they doing regular arena or just Club Global Club Arena dollars? That's how I keep reading this. Arenas, but it's $1.
Oh,
get it?
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know. What's funny is that before this announcement came out, the show was going to be about how they announced this other stuff. Oh, under 21s and Gold Cup and yay. And be like, yeah, we're not doing any of this. And then I was like, oh, this huge arena thing. Cool. And now we're like, yeah, we're not doing that either.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like for you don't play like a ton of. I guess you do play a good amount of champ, but you don't really play like the big teams. Like you're not a big Real Madrid guy or Barcelona guy or.
Excuse me, I have a Jude Bellingham.
I know you do, just as of recently. But I feel like if that's your gallery, then you should probably play this. But unfortunately, my West Ham stacks aren't going to work here.
I wonder if they show you
or anywhere.
Oh, they do. Okay. I was wondering if they showed you the cup or the bonuses. And then it just disappears. Interesting. Oh, I forgot Palavicino. There's no way I'm getting under 260 here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, fuck that 260 cap when you can just do this.
Atletico Madrid against PSG. That seems bad. Is Modric playing? Oh, wait, let me get Jude in. So I'm at 301 of 260 with this lineup.
It's like, would you rather have the 5% bonus or would you rather have these guys?
Right. Well, if I just have a 22 L15 defender, which I literally don't own one. Oh, well. This is funny. Modric is out for Real. Modric plays. Okay. Glad we settled that one. I thought they weren't selling any more Euro League cards this season. Mike, they're not selling Euro League cards. They're selling summer. What did they call them? Summer edition. Totally different, Mike. Totally different.
Come on, Mike. Jesus.
Modric is going to Milan? Huh. It's like KDB going to Napoli.
I assume that's Enter, right?
I thought it was AC Milan. I don't think anybody calls Inter Milan in Milan. Can't wait for the champion people to complain when the random Asia team beats the African team and fills the leaderboard. Be like the good old days of Sorare.
I would absolutely love that for an underdog story in this thing, but man, I just don't, I don't see it happening. Be fun though.
And you said, I think it's worth it for people without collections, maybe because they don't have to compete with the 5% and level 8, 9 people in the main comp. I guess.
I don't think it ever makes sense to build a worse lineup for 5% bonus.
I don't disagree. What
The stack stuff for the extra 3%, you could definitely make a case for, but again, I would never build a worse lineup so you can get the 3% bonus or whatever.
Yeah. If there was just a site to scout the L15 zero cost players that will play in the cup. Let's see if we can do that.
I've been waiting.
Let me just get our binoculars on.
I've been waiting all show for you to accidentally pull up a Sorare data page.
Nothing to pull, Andy. It's gone.
Thank you and goodbye.
Anyway, let's scout. Where did that go? Oh, I did it here. All right, back to the binoculars.
What are we doing? Do we even play Sorare? My goodness.
Sorry. Do you think that these scouting should be binoculars like they have here or a microscope?
Those are binoculars. To me, it looks like two eyebrows and then a guy wearing glasses.
And he's like, and it's black behind him because he's like hiding because he doesn't want to see it. No, he doesn't want people to know that he's scouting them.
Yeah. This is totally one of those things that they take like serial killers and they show them like a photo and they're like, what do you see? But yeah, those are just a couple of eyebrows. And it's like, it almost looks like a cartoon character, like it's Elmo or something. Gonzo, maybe. We would need his nose though.
My sophomore year in college roommate was named Mark Gonzalez, still is, and we called him Gonzo.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's scout. Oh, we're on the scouting page already. So there is no Club World Club or Global Club World. Did I say it right? Yeah.
I don't know.
So there's no filter for that, which okay, that's fine. Whatever.
Oh, the tournament maybe, right? No, advanced view and then go to tournament. Sorry, not advanced view, filters. And then tournament.
We got Leagues Cup.
Right. Come on, really?
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're working on it. Champions League, European.
How is this possible?
Oh, there we go. It was under FIFA.
You got to really dig for that.
Okay. Now, let's just flip this upside down and see. Okay, so there's nobody under. Oh, that doesn't sort it correctly. Hold on. Okay. I don't think you can like show just people like under a certain L15.
You can.
You can.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Now that's L5. L15 is right below it.
All right. So here, let's go 34. 8 guys. Let's go buy these guys right now. Oh, Ramos, I already have him. He's not going to play, though. Remove first team and starter. Okay. First team, squad player. Just give me everybody. There we go. Thank you, J Vic.
Oh, great. Now we have all the tier 4 rewards. Perfect.
Okay. I don't know how else to scout. Where are my power grades?
I think you want greater than 0 on the L15 just to get rid of all the backup goalkeepers and nonsense.
Glad we did that, Andrew Taylor.
Hey, it made the list smaller. It might not be any more useful, but
JMO. What game week is this coming up?
it's like 80, isn't it like 84 or something? I don't know.
Let's see. Next game week, 86. Okay. Because there was a plays in game week. Oh, not here. Filters. All right. Why does this say no game in next game week? I don't care about the next game week. I care about game week.
But they're looking at matchups for next game week. They can't go into the future.
88 is the start of the Club World Club. Okay. We'll do 88.
Brad said some of those zero goalkeepers could play a match or two, but without late swap, you'll never be able to properly predict or guess, right?
I guess. It's hard on purpose because they don't want us buying these cards. I don't think they care what we buy as long as we buy.
Yeah, with where the floor's set.
Right. Oh, Gio Reyna. Let's go buy him.
I would say there's a 0 chance he starts in any competition for anyone, anywhere, ever. That dude hates soccer.
Let's see. Safonov going to play for PSG? Man, this is... Oh, Drake Callender?
Poor Drake. Talk about a guy that got like the raw end of a deal.
Right? Surely Endrick plays. How much is Endrick? Think anyone's buying his cards? Here we go. One bid. Lone Star beat us to it. I don't know, man. This feels like a lot of work.
I feel like if you were like close to a team, like knew the beat writers and really knew what their plan and strategy for the Club World Cup was going to be, then yeah, Rodrigo, you might be able to do this a little better, but I don't know. It's just so hard. You don't know what teams' priorities are going to be. Late swap would help. I would actually buy more players if there was late swap, or be more likely to, because I don't want to buy players to not have a team.
Right.
You know, I do all this scouting and I found these low L15 guys because I think I'm being smart, and then game week starts and dude just doesn't play. Cool.
Like you have one
fun.
Like the first game week is it. Like if you were successful in the first game week, I think people would actually buy for additional ones. But if you buy somebody and they don't play in the first game week, you're not playing again.
Maybe
you're not buying again.
Yeah. I don't know. People like to chase losses, so maybe just do late swap for this competition. What's the big deal? It's not like it's like a heavy schedule or something. Like it's not like we're in the middle of European season and there's 500 games over the course of a weekend. We're literally talking about an encapsulated tournament where there's a fixed number of games.
Charlie said he doesn't want to stay up till 2 a.m. for a whole month.
Yeah, well, I don't want DMPs. I don't want to spend a bunch of money for a guy that has 3 games of utility and then, he's out.
I mean, this like Botafogo Sounders game is on at 4:00 in the morning in Europe.
Well, I don't care about Europe. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe this is a tournament for us and not you.
I think all of Europe is definitely going to stay up for this Ulsan Mamelodi Sundowns game, which
Oh,
kicks off at
hell yeah.
Wednesday at midnight.
What is Mamelodi Sundowns? Where are they from? Hold on.
Oh,
I'm
sorry, hold on. I'm
gonna say they
going
are
to take it
from
off screen. Hold on. All right, I took it off screen so you can look.
Mongolia.
They're in South Africa.
Of course.
That's it.
That's what I meant to say.
Should we do that on other teams in this competition?
Yeah.
I'm not sure there are that many. Like Auckland's easy. Let me see.
Yeah.
ES Tunis.
Auckland's easy. Yeah.
What about this ES Tunis who's going to play our boy Nicolas De La Cruz?
I feel like that is Tunisia.
I would be shocked if it's not. Nailed it, Andy.
1 for 1, baby.
1 for 2.
I'm not counting the other one because we weren't really trying yet.
Oh, okay. I don't think they're that. Oh, here we go. Wydad AC.
I feel like that's going to be like, I don't know. Indian Super League.
I don't think so. I thought it was like Morocco. Victor got it. I'm not sure. Oh, they're in Casablanca. I don't think I would have ever gotten that. Like if you gave me 1,000 guesses, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe 1,000.
I wouldn't either.
Maybe 1,000.
I wouldn't with 1,000.
I think everything else we could probably get.
Keep scrolling down.
That's it.
Okay.
Is Pachuca where Palavecino just went?
Yeah. They could be kind of sneaky fun. But they need if you're gonna cheat for the Club World Cup, you need to really cheat hard. And I feel like they're like not cheating hard enough.
So that's exactly what I was going to say. Like they're in a group. They're by far the worst team in this group. Al Hilal, Real Madrid, RB Salzburg. But like you get enough guys from Liga MX, I think they could hold their own.
Yeah.
I wonder where these games are.
But they need like probably like 2 or 3 more loans.
What is TQL Stadium? Cincinnati? That didn't help. Oop. So they play Salzburg and Cincinnati. They play Real Madrid in, is this Charlotte?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And then Al Ali. Is this, I don't know where this is. Oh, in Miami. How do you not put Pachuca in like Dallas or Houston? Salzburg or STL?
I guess it would be like a home game.
That's what I mean. Palavecino Necaxa card is still in season, by the way. That's crazy. Yeah. When did those cards come out? I was literally just about to look at Sorare.
Wait, they unlicense them? Don't they get another year of in-season utility or something weird? No.
That was the old rule.
No.
Wow, he's actually officially on Pachuca already. Let me see here. When did the first ones come out? We don't even have serial number. Oh, wait, I don't want cards on sale. Why the hell are we looking at uniques? Come on.
Now, does this, for a guy like this, for any of these guys, do you think this affects them in the basically their next tournament? Like, are they going to be, they didn't rest, they didn't get their summer, they didn't get their training, they just played. Is that a bad thing for these guys?
No clue.
At least it's a bad thing if they get hurt.
This is like a weird River Plate thing. Like his first couple cards were River Plate.
Yeah.
Which then lost their in-season utility, but these didn't. So 8 months, let's say.
Yeah, and one of the most confusing things too is like their jerseys are very similar to River Plate's jerseys. So you look at the two side by side, you don't always notice it.
I might have. Do I have one? Yeah, they're like these two. Same, not the same season, or maybe they're the same season. Who knows? It's great. Rico Montan, how many cards do Sorare mint if Ronaldo signs for one of these teams? And Halligan just says 1,000.
With a good correction.
Stream. Excited to watch it back. I've got collections of Chelsea, City, Bayern, Dortmund, and Miami. So I'm hyped for this until half my lineup's DNP, of course. I mean, if you are Hatlingen, do you buy any of the new cards as part of your collections to get into the arena?
I don't even know if, necessarily you don't really need to do it for your collections, but you probably want to play in these competitions.
They get the bonus, like they'll get the collection bonus.
Yeah.
Sundowns are a great team for FM24 Pentagon Challenge. I don't even know what that means, but yeah. So you're really not going to do anything for the arena, huh? That wasn't enough to get you spicy for the summer?
I just don't think my classic cards are going to be good enough for this.
Well, not with that attitude.
Yeah.
Anion said, why play for $20 when your XP and stuff is good enough to compete for $750? Where are we winning $750? At the Coliseum? It's not that big.
No, but they have a regular World Club competition.
Oh, right. Hold on.
Yeah, so will either of these competitions end up being soft because players are being used in the other area? I don't know. The arenas don't feel like they're going to be soft.
Why is everybody getting 200 XP? Like, can we stop pretending that's a thing, like worthwhile? So 750.
You're Mr. XP. You should love the 200 XP that you're about to win.
Why am I Mr. XP?
You always talk about XP. You love it.
I don't think I'm holding on to XP. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta use it.
Like I said, Mr. XP with 4,000
I gotta
over
use it. Maybe I'll boost my Eric Miller.
There you go.
Maybe I will boost some cards. A couple Armanis. Yeah, why not?
Now, is Inter Miami and LAFC and these other MLS teams, are they going to continue? Do they continue their league play alongside? So they go on a little hiatus.
Yeah.
And then they have to make up these games later, or what?
I think they push them back knowing. Although that's like if they advance, I don't know how it works. But Miami, I don't know. Halligan said, I'm going for the 5,000 XP in the choose your target comp this weekend. I think it's huge to get ahead. I guess. I'd buy one card for the arena, but I need a forward and a goalkeeper, and I'm not buying two. I mean, the other one can be classic, though.
Right.
Ulsan played more games early in the league schedule to account for the Club World Cup, Andy.
Okay. Maybe Miami's sort of done the same thing. Like if you look at the MLS East table.
Can't say I look at the table much.
Come on.
Yeah, they played one fewer game.
They've actually played one less. So
Yeah.
they're going to be even further behind.
Yeah, great call, Andy.
Yeah. Glad I settled that.
Well, actually, if you look at Inter Miami, maybe LAFC did it. Hold on.
Surely.
No, they have to make up 2 games.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well then.
Pretty clever by the K-League. Yes. Koreans are always a step ahead on that stuff.
LAFC does play this weekend, I think, and a lot of other teams do not. And I know this because I'm going for my 4th streak this
Oh
weekend, Laird.
no,
And there's like
no
5
teams
games.
playing.
Yeah. So I am gonna buy some cards to make sure I have 2 lineups at least.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can make a lineup. Let's find out. I got relegated this last weekend, so that's fun.
And Laird, I said I need to make sure I have 2 lineups. Well, one of them is St. Louis away to Portland, so I'll actually be making 1 lineup.
Isn't there international play going on right now? Is Gallese still here?
I don't know, but I know Freeman just got called up for something.
Gold Cup,
but
right?
Yeah, but that's later, I think.
That's later, yeah.
So I think he's good. Okay, he's got a good matchup.
Oh yeah, we're cooking here. He's with Peru, already gone. It's all right. I didn't want to play him anyway.
Looks like you're buying a goalie.
No, I got Roman Salentano.
Yeah, that's fun.
And I'll play Miles Robinson with him because that's just what I do.
Oh yeah, David Taylor said Friedman's out as well.
Sweet. I didn't want to play him anyway. And then Luna against DC.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I've gotten to the second streak since I did it in the second game week of the season, and literally not again since then.
I've had some weird luck on that. I made it all the way to the 5th one, but it was the same week as the MLS Masters weekend, so I was like cannibalizing my lineups for other things, and then now I have this week where I'm on 4, and yeah. Also, I made a huge
Where are my
mistake.
Percentages? This is within 24 hours of the game week, isn't it?
I wonder if Deke just hasn't posted them yet.
The hell is he doing?
But yeah, I guess Luna's with the national team maybe too.
Why is your Rossi showing up? I don't know. Why wouldn't it show up? Did he actually make an international team?
I can't fathom.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought Columbus did play.
Columbus doesn't play, right? I mean, it looks like they play Vancouver. Do they not?
Doesn't show up there.
Huh. Here it is. June 14th. Is this the... Wait, June 14th? What the hell am I doing? Did I click on the wrong game week? I must have. Let's start over.
Well, that was... How did you even get to that game week, Mike?
I have no idea. I think that's the first Club World Cup game week. Thank you. Streams from what do we think this is?
Yeah, where the hell was Deke on that one with his lineup
5 weeks early?
Come on,
the
dude.
Hell? Yeah, so I don't have any goalies this week. Yeah, I'm not, but yeah, fuck MLS. This game is too hard for me, Andy.
Laird, I made a huge mistake. I had a goalkeeper for this weekend, and I sold him. And I shouldn't have sold him.
Why did you sell him?
Just because I wanted to get rid of him.
But
I didn't realize I needed him. I didn't realize I needed him for this weekend because I think he plays for Colorado, and they're at home, and it's a decent matchup. And whatever. Now I got to go buy a goalie.
I got the backup for Chicago to keep my streak alive this week. Man.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I was thinking about buying Barraza, maybe, like his in-season card. I think I've got some offers out on him.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, I don't feel good about that, but the alternatives are maybe buying Lloris in season.
Yikes.
Yeah, don't want to really do that either. I've got a Lloris Classic, but can't use him for streaks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds like someone's going shopping.
Sounds like somebody's going to buy a Barraza and really regret it later on down the road.
Or you could get a Lloris Summer Edition.
Yeah. I could. But I won't be able to play him next game week.
So
Auction ends one day, 12 hours from now. So he will not help me this weekend.
Sorare, what are we doing?
Mike, it was bad planning.
Sounds like no planning. Gold Cup players are with their MLS.
I had the answer. I just sold them.
Isn't the Gold Cup not for like a couple weeks? June 14th. I guess that's pretty soon. I have no idea who's with who. Which is exactly the sentiment I wanted to talk about on this show.
Isn't there? So there's like Gold Cup, and then isn't there like more international stuff going on too, like the youth
U21
stuff,
Euros.
Yeah, and okay, U21 Euros.
I'm pretty sure it's Euros.
Are they going to have their own standalone competitions for that, or is that more just U23 and?
So they announced for both. You can submit these cards in tournaments and competitions where they're eligible, such as All-Star and U23.
Wonder why they even bother.
Because more utility is better, right?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe they can do a special weekly with Euro U21 players or something.
I just specifically remember trying to buy a Van de Voort I thought it was 2 years ago. They do Euros 21s, under 21s every other year.
I don't know. I remember it recently.
Yeah, and I wanted to buy a Van de Voort, and the floor was like super low, and I was like, "Oh, this is great." I think it was his last year for Genk, and then they announced that competition, and like the price just like skyrocketed, and I hadn't bought yet, and it was like, "Well, there goes that idea." Joe, yes, Saudi Arabia are in the Gold Cup. Just to screw over K and J League cards more. How are we? What are we screwing over?
I guess those cards were going to be good for U23 and All-Star. Mm-hmm. Although I think no cards are usually good for those comps, but
I don't know. Summer is
is Contender open during all this craziness?
I don't think so. I don't think there's enough. Maybe is there? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not though. Yeah, more cards to play against them. Yeah, I don't think there's. Let's see. There's no Contender this weekend. Midweek, just Summer League All-Star, and then Club World Cup. Oh! Contender is open. So this is June 12th through the 19th.
So not this weekend, but the next.
Correct. Look at all.
Wait, that's a long ass game week. June 12th to 19th. It's a whole week.
Yeah, remember we have the adjusted schedule now.
See, I didn't know that. Was I supposed to read that?
Yes, you were. It's right here. There it is. Here's your new timeline. So yeah, this first one is 12th through the 19th, Thursday to Thursday. And then we have Thursday, Monday, and then Monday, Friday, and then Friday, Thursday, then Thursday, Tuesday, then Tuesday, Friday, and then Friday, Tuesday.
Kill me now.
And then I think the European schedule just starts up. Surely the Danish Super League launches sometime around then.
Which game week do you think that we'll get the announcement for like next season stuff?
I think anything after game week 88, which is Thursday, June 12th through Thursday, June 19th. Anything beyond that is no longer considered early June.
I would argue that anything before June 12th is early June. Anything between June 12th and June 19th is mid-June. I think anything after June 19th is late June.
I think June 13th. Well,
I mean, break it up into 10,
you're right, June
10-day
12th,
chunks.
even June 12th shouldn't be early June.
Yeah.
Like it should be the 10th, right? There are 30 days in June, early, mid, late. I think we can just break up into 10-day increments.
I don't know if I should share this, but I'm going to. Basil found some new stats, I guess, in the API. Did you see any of those?
So those are just like all of the stats they get from Opta.
I see. It doesn't mean they're going to use them.
Correct.
The funniest one I saw was goal kicks.
Yeah.
And immediately I was like, "Oh, we got to find goalkeepers that don't take their own goal kicks."
My guess is as part of the scouting section, they're going to put all of the stats they get somewhere so that you can look at them. Nobody will, but you can.
Yeah, so you can filter based on center backs that take goal kicks, but it won't actually be useful.
Correct. Sorry, I just got a notification that I accomplished a mission from MLB saying I completed the base eraser mission. And my reward is waiting, but when I click on it, I don't get anything. Base eraser.
I got
claim 50 essence. Let's go.
Earlier this season, I got a reward, like a mission accomplished for a mission that I didn't actually complete. I don't remember.
You tell them there was a mistake and you gave it back?
Yeah, I put a support ticket in and no, I did not. But I forget what it was, and it was something. It was actually like money. I think I got like $5 or something.
Look at you.
Yeah, but I want to say other people got it too because I feel like I read other people had gotten something. I don't know.
Resale said MLB sucks so hard this season. I don't know. I kind of liked it.
I enjoy baseball, but like I'm not really doing well. But like I enjoy the little extra sweat every day, and I didn't put that much money into it. So
I got put a lineup in for this game week and then forgot to put the rest of them in. So I literally have one lineup this game week. This is officially turning into a Denny Bowanga auction watch because this is, I believe, the first summer edition card that's going to go. $100. Last sale for Bowanga was 74 3 hours ago. One of the cartoon cards. That's a secondary market, but public offer. So listed for 74.60 and purchased. But somebody bought one for 84.78 instant buy 4 hours ago. Andrea said, every time it's special cards like vintage, it counts if you use normal cards. I'm fairly certain with the objectives. I don't even know what the objectives are. Anyway.
Do you think $100 for this card's reasonable?
I'm really bad at MLS, so I don't know. Genuinely no clue. Has he been good this year?
Lately, yeah. It's just, it's so hard because you're really only buying the card for Club World Cup. Will he get a goal there? I don't know.
No, I mean, you can use it the rest of the season. What do you mean?
Sure, but you're paying you could just buy a regular in-season card if that's all you cared about. The reason you're buying this one is so you can enter the special competition.
Yeah. See, they paid $20 more.
Seems
which is higher than the $15 floor. Beast is on. I think it's fine.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, Andy FC. I did not see that. How about that?
My man.
Little Austin supporter, it looks like. Avid collector. Excuse me. Anyway, GG's to Beast is on. Andy FC. Who wants to buy Rio Nita from Urawa? 0 bids.
I think this card will not get a bid.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is a much more fun sweat.
Click on him and look at his previous scores. Let's see if he's ever scored a point. Oh, there's hope. There is hope.
Looks
He's
like he was
subbed in 3 times.
Flower card sold for 79 cents. Somebody paid $2.30 for instant buy. I don't why. Why do people what are we doing? Anyway.
He's 21. Maybe he shows some promise.
All right, we got about 100 seconds to find out. Will anyone pay $13.57 for the Rio Nita limited 91 of 1,000 summer edition?
These are going to be the ones that, like, I don't want to say Sorare is going to regret, but there's going to be a lot of these cards I feel like they don't sell. Like, why buy this card? I need one reason to buy it. What is the one reason to buy this card?
I don't
Victor,
know.
like $1, maybe less, like 75 cents, something like that.
Sir Soul said they're selling Ulsan players who have already left or are leaving now that the transfer window is opened. I bet it's the same for Urawa. Victor, his regular card goes for $2. Although on the secondary market, it goes for 79 cents. Anion said, I think someone would have bought them if they were $2 or $3. Let's see. This is a fun sweat. I feel like there was a time in Sorare where one of us would be like, yeah, I'll just spend 0.0053 on this, whatever. And now we're just like, no.
I think this card has Blue Tomato's name all over it. I think you need to.
We are waiting.
Now, what does Sorare do with cards that don't get bids? Do they just re-auction them later?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is funny, or they make them like instant buys. But I feel like there were people who thought they just like disappeared, and it's like, nope, they just try again. Don't worry. 3, 2, 1. Ended.
Into the black hole.
Adios. Next up, Mads Bidstrup. Or eight bids. This guy looks pretty good.
With a name like Bidstrup, you would think, he's going to get lots of bids.
Looks like a guy. 23-year-old Danish mid. $8.97 yesterday.
He scores really well.
$25 today.
Right. These auction watches have come a long way. 500K for Holland Unique to no bids.
I think it was more than that.
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
I feel like it was like 660K. Let's see. Let's see how easy it is to find out now that we don't have Sorare. It doesn't even show up anywhere. Oh, wait.
Well, you have to click on all season. Yeah.
678,000.
It's a lot of money.
Sold to JR Duke for 130,000 and then withdrawn from the platform. Doesn't even exist on Sorare anymore.
I'll tell you, that's like 2 nice houses in my area. Or a JPEG. Your call.
Oh, there you go. You could buy the Nita. Buy now. Still higher than the floor. Like, if we couldn't sell it at 1362, let's try to sell it at 1486.
What's up with that? That's weird.
Let's see. Vinny goes for how much? $40, really? Wow. So you want to pay double, more than double, for a new one. What happens when you withdraw a card from the platform? It just doesn't show on the... Well, I guess it shows on the platform because we just looked at it.
Yeah.
But you can't sell it on the platform now.
You can't sell it on the platform. You can't use it on the platform. But it's safe and secure in your own Ethereum wallet.
Right.
Maybe.
Oh, they sold... Do you want to do $62 on the rare? Maybe that's what people were waiting for. They didn't want the limited Rio Nita. They wanted the rare.
Yeah. 7 minutes.
Yeah. Blue Tomatoes, plenty of time to deposit.
Mm-hmm. Always knew Blue Tomatoes was more of like a rare player than a limited player. So
certainly for Rio Nita. I didn't know Christian Lima was still on the game.
Both Mike and Sorare Soul asked how many meals is that in Keep Speak. I feel like that might be. I feel like that might be dinner at the Ritz for life.
For life? I don't think it's.
If I went to the Ritz Carlton tonight and was just like, here is $660,000.
Oh, I was thinking of the 130.
No.
Oh, 600,000? Yeah.
$660,000. I would like a ticket that gives me meals for life. Just for me. I'm not asking for my family or anything like that. Just me.
Oh,
I
selfish.
feel like they would give me that ticket.
For sure. For sure. Like, absolutely, without a doubt. Yes, you. I'm fairly certain you can bring them back to the platform, and I have no idea what the benefit of withdrawing it is. Spite.
Safekeeping. Think of it as like you're vaulting it away in a safety deposit box somewhere, never to be seen or used again.
Thank
Although
goodness.
to be
we'll
fair,
have
you
vaulting
can
on the site soon. We don't have
to be fair, you can bring it back. That you can put it back on the platform, but it would just be kind of weird, I guess.
So no reason to withdraw once we have vaults on the platform. Blue Tomatoes was looking for the Rio Nita unique, but nothing on the Sunrise edition.
Soon.
Summer edition, excuse me, not Sunrise. Do you think Rio Nita has a unique on the platform?
I'm going to say no. But surely they gave it away as a tier 3 reward.
2 super rares, no unique. Somebody won one of the super rares 2 days ago. No unique, though. Oh, well. I was all excited that you were going to buy a bunch of cards to play this summer arena, and now you're not going to do that.
I'm really, really sorry to let you down on that.
That's like a full-fledged letdown.
Yeah, it's like when I found out that you never had a soul patch, it was a big letdown for me as well. I imagined Andrew Laird going to a Yankees game with his backwards Yankees hat, rocking the soul patch, cursing at the umpire like a real scumbag, and I didn't get it. I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry. And then yeah.
How about Sean? Did Sean ever rock a backwards hat, hockey jersey, working for this hockey club that he worked at?
I don't know about a soul patch. No, because a soul patch requires like some sort of maintenance. Maintenance in terms of everything. Like you have to shave the rest of you. And Sean is just, he doesn't do that. Sean's like a haircut and shave guy.
Next question. Out of all the people that you stream with, who is most likely to have had a soul patch?
So that's a great question.
I don't think Harry. Harry's just too,
No. Honestly, I think it's you.
Oh.
I think, but not like regularly. I think like you have like this borderline like pirate outfit for just the thumbnails. So around that, how do you not have one in that picture?
Well, you don't do the long hair, the long flowing locks with a soul patch.
Really?
Yeah, I think soul patch is more like, slicked back hair, rocking the soul patch. Ooh, Quinny maybe. Alistair?
I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create a picture of somebody with a soul patch and see what hair it comes up with.
Okay. It's going to have a backwards hat, I feel like.
Please create. I'm going to do Grok too, because why not? Please create a picture of a person with a soul patch. That's the only. Is that what I put? Please create a picture of someone with a soul patch. All right, let's see what Grok says.
Ooh, Simon, maybe. He's got his little mustache and a soul patch.
Chrome wanted me to make sure I was 18 before it did this. None of these are really soul patches.
Yeah, the one on the right is definitely not. One on the left is like
this guy shaved 2 days ago, like a day ago. This one has like a little, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like almost too well maintained.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Harry only grew facial hair when he joined Sorare. That's not really a soul patch. Oh. It's just Grok's way of saying to fuck off. Oh, wait, ChatGPT finally. Here's ChatGPT's version. Also not.
Yeah, it's more of like, that's like a whole style there. Like the stash, the goatee, the...
Yes, I want a image that better reflects that style.
You tell it without the mustache and beard. I like Kusje. It's coming.
We'll have to wait another 7 days to see two guys with soul patches.
Let's see who can grow a better one, dude. Laird, did you say please? Yeah. I'll be honest, Blue Tomatoes, I do that too. Like, I always ask like the way I ask it is like how I would ask somebody that I work with for something. Yeah. Like, hey, could you please help me with this, please?
So JVIC said that please cost OpenAI 0.001 ETH. So actually, I was talking about this, and my God, OpenAI is just like, this is the soul patch.
What got it down here?
No, there's nothing. Oh, is it down? Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice it down there. Jesus. What are we doing? So pleases don't cost OpenAI, but thank yous do. So if you ever write thank you back to a question,
because it's an extra response back,
right, and has to review everything that has been discussed. Humanity is done for if we're saying please to a machine already. It's not that I'm saying please to a machine, it's just how I speak. Guessing the results are bad because you are too friendly. Okay. Show me a picture of...
Don Q said that that's what they call a chin broom.
Show me a picture of a person with a soul patch.
And a backwards hat.
And a backwards hat. So now that we don't say please, this is not going to create the image also. I also have a ChatGPT account that I'm not logged into, which is why this is taking so long. Chin broom. Is that actually a phrase?
I haven't heard it, but it actually makes some sense.
Doesn't look like it's actually a thing.
That dude's balancing a broom on his chin. Let's go. Now that
I will visit this site. Thank you.
Chin broom. Chin ladder.
Wow. It's like a big ladder too.
The dude has a big chin. I don't know if
you
noticed.
He's balancing a ladder while standing on a ladder.
Oh.
At a Utah Jazz game. I'm just going to skip ahead here.
Oh, here comes the chin broom.
It's a wheelbarrow.
Oh, the wheelbarrow now. That's impressive. Do
you think he fell from that ladder?
No way.
Where are we? He's just carrying it. Oh, wait, here we go.
He's about to balance it.
Amazing what they can do in Utah.
Now imagine
squats.
We talk about this sort of thing a lot in America. If our best athletes were, soccer players, imagine if you gave this guy a soccer ball, we would be winning World Cups.
I thought you were going to say, what if our best athletes balance ladders on their chin?
Well, maybe we should do that too. But if our best, if we gave this particular individual soccer ball, we could be winners of the next global club.
So I don't want to rain on this guy's parade at all, but this is cheating. He's climbing. He's just standing. This isn't no more impressive than just standing on the ground. I thought he was going to climb the ladder while balancing. Like he's literally just standing. Might even be easier.
This is nonsense. I'm not saying I could do this, but I'm not impressed.
We're getting closer. I think this is what you asked for. And I didn't say please, so maybe I'll stop.
Yeah. Maybe ask for an unmanicured soul patch.
Do you think the soul patch would hinder his balancing skills? Like,
maybe a little bit.
Don Q said he just made up the chin broom, but glad it led to this content. On the ladder, he can't walk to correct himself. But that's the thing. He doesn't, like, you're correcting yourself because of your walking. If you're just standing there leaning against the ladder, you're not moving. It's bullshit. As if Sorare knows, or as if ChatGPT knows what a Sorare card is.
It'll figure it out. What PS2 fans should look like? What do you mean? What should someone ever look like, Mike?
Like, show me an image of what you think somebody who goes by PSU fans 2 on the internet looks like.
I like that. That's our next question.
Let me see if I can do this on. Hold on. Create an image of a person who goes by PSU fans 2 on the internet. This is going to be so offensive. I feel bad for doing this.
Offensive?
Oh, it's got some follow-up questions. Hold on. Let me just change screens here. Since I have my...
Now, the follow-up questions, is there any rules around this? Do you have to answer them truthfully? Like how much are you going to lead the prompt?
Well, let's just do it. Do they use a real photo or an avatar? Are there any visual themes or colors? Do they portray themselves in a specific setting? You can upload a reference image or give me the vibe you're going for. I feel like we're giving it too much.
No, I think we can say that we want it to be photorealistic, not an avatar. And it says, do they portray themselves in a specific setting? They are a daily fantasy sports expert. I don't know. All right.
Let's go. Oh wait, let me see if it created the Sorare card. No, still not.
Oh, and a fake IX goalkeeper.
Oh,
tender.
Good one. This like slow reveal is great.
Yeah, it's like we're sweating it.
I will say that ChatGPT does take forever with images now. Oh, hold the phone. Hold the phone.
Oh wow, they went super rare too.
10 of 10. That actually seems pretty weak to me.
I'm surprised that they normally don't they like obscure the like brand names. You know, like if you said a guy holding a Coca-Cola, it would like mess up the logo on purpose.
You know what we totally ignored? It's a big head.
Oh, it is a big head edition. Yeah,
it's a classic. And he's French.
French with an MLS edition card.
Yeah. Someone would have paid 5 ETH for that 2 years ago. Because Super Rare is dead like soul patches. All right, here's the Sean.
I love this shirt. We got to get him that shirt. We have to.
It even has the Penn State logo, just as you were saying, like they.
And the jacket to go with it.
Mm.
You think Sean would wear a jacket like that?
It's just a zip up sweatshirt, isn't it?
I don't know.
Those are like the same glasses I wear, which is kind of funny. That I literally wore the other day. Anyway,
they definitely assumed that.
Love you, Sean.
They definitely assume that anyone with facial hair is going to have it perfectly manicured.
Right?
Like every single one of those photos that we looked at, everyone was like so pristine, just like a perfect little baby soul patch here or chin broom. And then like that one with Sean, it was like, oh, he was so perfectly. I don't know. It's like he added wax to it. He colored it.
Yeah. Can you now show a 2 months hair growth? Sure. The logo is for Penn State, which is PSU, Penn State University. Okay. Can you show it? No.
With 2 months of unmanicured hair growth.
2 months of unmanicured hair and beard.
Facial hair growth.
Show 2 months of unmanicured facial hair. And, well, that is beard. With unmanicured, not a word? Whatever.
Ooh, Mike said the first item on Laird's Patreon merch is a PSU fans t-shirt.
World's greatest fantasy player picture or t-shirts. Patreon.com/Andrew M. Laird if anybody wants to support the shenanigans going on in this stream, like this card. Actually, speaking of random things from the internet, you know what I found the other day was this. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wrong page. Hold on. Oh, shit. Did I? Hold on. I think I lost the PSU fans too. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. But sorry, I found this that Keith made for you recently, or a couple weeks ago, months ago. Do you remember this card?
I do, yeah. Bird card.
Here's the 2 months unkept.
I mean, it still looks pretty well kept.
All right, let's see. We're getting closer. There we go.
Don Q wants to know if you're going to send this to Sean.
So that's the funny thing is that Sean would have no idea that this is happening because he doesn't watch any of these shows.
So I'm sure send it. We need to send it to him then.
Yeah, we'll just send it to him. Oh, I like where this is starting. Sean's not really unkept though. That's the thing. Like,
oh boy.
Let's see how long this beard is. That's really what I want to see. See, now he just reminds me of Tom Hanks from Castaway. Is that what that was?
Yeah. Called? I love the sweat involved with the reveal. It reminds me of the internet, like in the early 90s. I won't go any further with that. Just leave it there.
I feel like we moved further away from Sean.
Yeah, the first one I feel like was pretty. I think that's my favorite one, even though it may not be the closest. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think think any of them really look like him. But I do think the t-shirt is the most accurate part of it.
Yes. I feel like we should start like a little everybody pitches in $1 and we get Sean that shirt and make him wear it on stream.
These reveals are better than the Sorare ones.
Yeah.
All right. If I see, the thing is, so like looking back at these, if I had just sent these without the PSU logo, if I just sent this, I don't think anyone's like, oh, that's Sean. And that's kind of like where it's a bit of a bummer.
Yeah. They also made him look older or something in the last picture. Like his skin is more wrinkly or something.
I mean, that's what happens when you're unkept.
It's like he hasn't showered in.
First picture, joining Sorare. Third picture, playing Sorare for 3 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Can we get a Harry next? I don't think that's something I should be putting on the internet. Oh, man. It's been 1 hour and 27 minutes. Wow. That summer of Sorare really took off.
Yeah. I think we must be really excited.
I was excited until I saw the floor price of those cards. And I was just like, oh, okay. I really am just entering to win cash again.
The floor doesn't matter.
Well, more that I can't like get a card in for $5. That's what I mean.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's all. I'm going to go, Andy. I think that's enough for us.
I think we did good.
Chat.
We did good. That was a good show.
I thought it was a very good show. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button, particularly for these images of the world's smartest fantasy player. So, yeah, good luck with all the auctions. Andy and I will not be participating as far as we know. Oh, did you just bid?
No, but when you tell everybody to go outside and get your steps on and grow out that soul patch.
Soul patches grow better when you're outside. UV or the UV rays, it all helps. So, yeah, let's all go do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
see you next week
with a soul patch. Definitely not a soul patch. Anyway, go outside.
Welcome to the Sorare.